In the blog post Bungie made last Wednesday for how build crafting will change in Lightfall, they announced some changes that we will see coming to champions. These changes came in the form of subclass viability, with each subclass having different interactions for the different champions, which would allow for more options to take champions down. After this information was made public, many theory crafters in the community began to realize that one type of weapon may be insane for champion killing. And that type of weapon is chill clip fusion rifles. Today's video is going to explain why this weapon will be insane next season, how you would go about using it in Grandmaster settings, and what fusion rifle to get. With that being said, I'm SniperKH, and let's dive into it. Let's start with why this will possibly be the best champion weapon for Lightfall. In the blog post Bungie made for build crafting, which can be found in the description below, they went over champions and how we will get extra ways to deal with them. Bungie said in the blog that the Void, Solar, and upcoming subclass and Lightfall Strand will all have ways to counter anti-barrier champions. For this video, it's only important to know how Solar subclasses will counter the champions. As the blog post says, when a player is Radiant, their attacks will pierce champion shields and stun them. Since Radiant is very easy to proc, this requirement will make it extremely easy to destroy barriers from barrier champs. For overload champs, we will counter them via Arc, Stasis, and Void subclasses. With Stasis, you only need to slow the champion, which is extremely easy to do, especially with Chill Clip. The final champion to cover would be Unstoppable champs, and they can now be stunned through all subclasses except Void. When it comes down to Stasis' requirement, you need to freeze the champion, which is perfectly possible to do with Chill Clip, although I will say that this is the one I'm probably the most sketched out about, since you would need to fire 2 shots from the Chill Clip fusion to stun the Unstop, but we will see when Lightfall drops. Now, what does all of this information mean for Chill Clip fusion rifles? Well, Chill Clip will be able to stun all champions easily. Radiant affects Chill Clip fusions, meaning that your shots will pierce the champion and will stun the champion. For overloads, you only need to fire 1 shot into a champion in order to slow the champion, which will stun it. For unstopped, you need to freeze it, which Chill Clip can do in 2 shots, making it a viable option to deal with all champs. Therefore, Chill Clip has all the requirements checked in order to be a fantastic anti-champion weapon. Now that we know how Chill Clip deals with all champions, let's discuss which fusion rifle you can pick from and which one you should focus. We have 3 options for fusion rifles that you can get. Those options are Deliverance, Riptide, and Arvindil FR6. Regarding which one of these I'd recommend focusing, I'd highly recommend going for the Riptide, as Riptide is the easiest one to farm out of these 3. It will allow you to stun the champions faster thanks to its fast charge rate of 500. You can also focus it at Shax for 1 Crucible Engram, 25 Legendary Shards, and 5000 Glimmer, which is a fantastic deal considering the power this weapon might have next season. For perks, you obviously want Chill Clip for this fusion rifle, but otherwise I'd recommend going for auto-loading holster or field prep in column 3 so that you can put this weapon away after stunning a champion, or so that you can have additional ammo. Now, if for some reason you do not want a Riptide, then I'd recommend you farm for the Arvindil, as it is focusable thanks to the Amalon engram at the start chart at the helm and can come with great rolls. Alongside Chill Clip, I'd recommend pairing this thing with Reconstruction for 10 shots in the magazine. I will say that due to this weapon being at a very slow charge rate of 960, you will have some difficulties dealing with unstops, but that's this weapon's only issue. If neither of those 2 sound appealing, then the final option, being Deliverance, will hopefully suit your needs. It drops on the Valve the Disciple raid, is craftable, and comes with Chill Clip alongside Demolitionist or Compulsive Reloader, so take your pick on which one you want. With that being said, that wraps up this video. If you found it helpful, consider dropping a like and subscribing for more Destiny content dropping every week. If you have questions regarding the content I'm covering leading up to Lightfall, then be sure to drop a comment or stop by one of my streams that happen right here on YouTube, as I'd be more than happy to answer it. Finally, be sure to follow me on all social media platforms, and you can find those links in the description below. With that being said, I'm SniperKH, and I'm out. Good luck with gaming.